Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is another comeback series. Yet again, I always forget to continue to make more videos about those type of topics. But hopefully, I can keep the series alive. So without further ado, welcome back to WWE News. Today on the third episode of WWE News, we are going to be talking about John Cena's original opponent on WrestleMania 36, Lilian Garcia's new WWE Network show, real reason why Benjamin Carter signed with the WWE, and reasons why the WWE broke up the New Day. But be sure to subscribe for more wrestling news if I keep the series up. Now, our first story is that Elias was supposed to face, or should I say, John Cena's original opponent at WrestleMania 36. The 16-time world champion does appear on WWE television, but not very often, now mainly because he is pursuing a career on the big screens in Hollywood. But his last pay-per-view appearance was none other than the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. He was last seen on WrestleMania 36, where he faced The Fiend Bray Wyatt in a Firefly Funhouse match. Now recently, WWE superstar Elias returned to the WWE last Monday night on Raw, where he attacked AJ Styles, later stating that he was John Cena's original opponent. This is related to both WrestleMania 34 and 35, as Elias and Cena had a couple of interesting bouts against one another. Elias describes these details in an interview with Sports Illustrated and, quote, New Orleans, I'm in the mix with Cena and The Undertaker. The next year, I'm in with John and The Undertaker again. John at WrestleMania, The Undertaker at night next on Raw. I was supposed to go on and face The Undertaker at the show in Saudi Arabia. That never ended up happening because of Goldberg, but that was supposed to be in my match. The year after was supposed to be myself against John Cena at WrestleMania in a 3-year running story. Things obviously changed, and that didn't end up happening, end quote. Instead, at the night of WrestleMania, Cena ended up facing Bray Wyatt, but later on, in the match, Elias made his appearance, but didn't fight Cena himself. There was a segment where his concert was interrupted by Cena, which brought back the Dr. Thuganomics gimmick. Now, we're going to be talking about former ring announcer Lilian Garcia's upcoming new WWE Network show. It was announced earlier today that Lilian will be premiering her own WWE Network show, Chasing Glory. She tweeted, and quote, Breaking news. It's a W excitement and gratitude that I announced my return home to the WWE, but in a different capacity. I'm proud to announce that my new show, Chasing Glory, will now appear on the WWE Network, end quote. I believe this is an exciting announcement for Lilian, as she is one of the big names in the WWE. But this idea originated in July 2017, as it was a podcast that was live streamed on Podcast One. Next, we're going to be talking about Benjamin Carter signing with the WWE. Now, according to Wrestling Observer Radio, it was revealed that the reason behind the signing is because of COVID. There would have been a chance of Benjamin signing with neither AEW or Impact Wrestling. COVID is unfortunately still going on around the world, as this is affecting indie wrestlers, but for WWE, their talent wrestles in one place, and that is the Thunderdome. Wrestlers themselves had the option to work for multiple companies, which can conclude WWE themselves, but that is so the wrestlers can gain experience and working their way up to the main roster. But for that is not an option anymore. Former WWE superstar Rusev, or Miro, had something to say, and quote, lost Ben Carter to the dark side, end quote. According to Ringside News, Miro was actually the first superstar to announce the signing, and that later on, this news spread. Now, the last piece of news is the reason why WWE broke up the New Day. Now, for a quick recap, at the WWE Draft, it was announced that both Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods was drafted to Raw, and that Big E was drafted to SmackDown, dividing the most popular faction in WWE today. Now, before New Day was created, Big E was a dominating superstar on both WWE and NXT. But with the goofy gimmick after joining the New Day, it didn't really suit Big E that well. Now, according to WWE and Essentially Sports, WWE themselves wanted to give Big E a huge push, which is probably the reason for the split of the New Day. WWE thinks that Big E is better than an anti-hero or a heel rather than a babyface. So we might be able to see the old Big E Langston really soon. With this faction split, we are expecting Kingston and Woods to continue running the New Day, as they are still tag team champions. But I predict that we are going to have a Shield-related storyline. That is all I have to bring back the WWE News series. If you liked the video, consider giving this video a big thumbs up for more wrestling news. And please subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you'll never miss an upload. Until then, my name is JG, or you can call me Johnny Gaming, and I'll see you in the next video.